Hello everybody, my name is Colton Johnson with Empty Popcorn Bucket Productions, and today this might be a shorter video review, but I recently watched one of my favorite movies of all time, which is The Truman Show. And this movie is one of those movies that, I think I mentioned it before in a previous video, it's one of those movies that it's best if you watch it at like 3 in the morning, because it just adds so much to the experience. And so let's dive into this review. So to start things off, The Truman Show is directed by Peter Weir. It went through several directors before Peter actually ended up landing the directorial seat, and it stars Jim Carrey and Ed Harris, and it is my 6th favorite movie of all time. So this movie follows Truman Burbank, and he is living ordinary life, is what it seems, but in all actuality, he is living in a make-believe world, or a television world, produced and created for the purpose of entertainment, and the world is obsessed with him. This movie is not only compelling, but it also is very fun to watch. And it's one of those movies where I wish I could just refresh and watch it for the first time, because of just the appeal of what this movie is. I feel like it's not too complex, and it's pretty simple in its portrayal. And honestly, it's my favorite Jim Carrey movie. I enjoy Jim Carrey. He is a comic actor. He is in films like The Grinch, Cable Man, The Mask. He's in the Sonic movies. And he's a wonderful actor. And it's cool to see that in this role, he takes more of a serious approach. Though there's comedic elements, this movie still has a serious undertone to it, and he's able to really dive right in to this role and kind of have the naive feeling that his character is. I feel like the other actors in the scene were very well done, and I currently don't know the names of them, but I felt like they were very well done to the story. One of the best parts of this film, in my opinion, as well, is the music. I think a lot of it was Philip Glass, and there's a lot of intentional things with the music, because it is a television world. To broadcast this, a lot of the music appears to be public domain. There's like a rock song or whatever, and it's like a cover of a rock song, just so they could have it in this show. But the soundtrack is beautiful. There's so many fun gags and elements of this film that even from like the get-go, it's fun watching on other viewings of it, because you get to notice things that you didn't notice the first time, and the way they try to cover certain things up. I actually read an article about the original premise of the film, which I don't think I would have liked as much, where it was going to be more of a serious sci-fi take. But I like the grounded city that they have, and Truman living an ordinary life, and he gets put in these moments like the fact that he's afraid of water, so he doesn't leave or have the desire to leave. But I feel like you can always see that deep down there's something there that he just wants to understand. But I think there's some crazy moments in this movie that, if you haven't, I 100% recommend it. It is one of my absolute favorite movies, and I can just turn it on and it has me glued, and I'll watch it from start to finish. I think Ed Harris's performance in this film is spectacular. I personally haven't seen him in a lot of things beyond this, and he does a phenomenal job in the series Westworld. But he does an incredible performance. But I can't vouch this film even more because there's just so much wonder to it. But I think that this movie is considerably either a 4.5 out of 5 or a 5 out of 5, in my opinion, of just how spectacular it is. And one of those films that definitely cracked my brain when I first watched it. And if you're a film lover, this is one of those movies that I definitely recommend checking out, because there's a lot of film elements that I feel like those who like film would appreciate. So yeah, that's my review. Sorry, it was a little bit of a quick one. I've been a little sick, and so it's been hard to have the time to make videos, but I'm planning on doing a few more before I get started with school, and then it might move to more whenever I see a movie. I know Beetlejuice is coming out in a few weeks, but I have a few more. I have an animated review that I'm planning on releasing, as well as another retro review that I'm planning on releasing soon. So, but if you have a movie that you want me to watch, it could be a movie I've already seen, definitely comment and let me know what it is. I will check it out. Also, be sure to go check out my other channel. I have another video that will be probably released this weekend, and I'll be talking about Disneyland, so that'll be fun. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and if I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.